you may feel like, oh man, I can't do this. You've been through this grief process, this dying process, seeing someone you love die. And we went through the same thing as a family. My mom died tragically on a trip when we were in Hawaii. And we had to bring her back home and bring a family back home and it took us really a week to get everything together. So
plan the service.
Plan the service and
go
get
through
together.
Pictures for the video.
Do all the things. And you, at some point you go, I'm tired. I'm so tired because you're grieving. And you don't want to see anybody or do anything. But personally, that service, the gathering together, helped us as a family.
It did. It did.
It helped us realize that she was important not only to us, but to the community. Lots of folks showed up. And
people you might not have seen in years are there, and you go, oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming and telling me that you're sorry for our loss.
People who don't know that she was important to.
Yeah.
That you just, and it is exhausting. This whole process is exhausting. But it's kind of like a wedding or a graduation. The memories are what's important, just like the memories of your loved one are important. But the fact of gathering together to support each other, to hug each other, to kiss, to tell each other that you love them and you're sorry that this is happening, and that this human touch is as I talked about before, the love and the touch of someone that you care about. That's what gets you through. That's what gets you through. Hiding in your bedroom and trying to grieve by yourself, that's not the answer. The answer is each other. And if you have a faith, your faith is relying on the humanness of all of us. And whether it be, as I said, whether it be your God or your family or your friends, and all those things mean different things to different people. But that's what gets you through, and that's what helps you heal.
And we've been doing this a long time, and we've seen it. We've seen these gatherings help people more than they could ever have imagined. Thank you so much for encouraging us to have this gathering. It really meant a lot to see our friends and our family all gather around and support us during this time.
And we've seen families that have chosen not to do this, or that people that have made arrangements for themselves that put those kinds of restrictions on their family. I don't want you to have a service. I don't want you to see me when I die. I don't want, just scatter my cremated remains in the ocean or in the mountains or whatever. And when you put those restrictions on your families, we've seen those families agonize over, what do I do? This is not for me. I can't. I have to be able to do something. And to restrict them, it's not right. And we see families that come back on possibly the second death of a parent and say, we're going to have a service and we're going to include the other parent. This is not just a service for mom, it's for dad too, because dad wouldn't let us have one, or because we chose not to have one and it was a mistake. So we're experiencing this. We've been doing this for over 30 years, and I learn every day